What's up? What's up? Smash that like button if you like getting money. Talking about getting money, I've been trying to get some money. I've been working very hard on getting some money. And this is just me at home, not able to actually even do any other things than just figure out how to get some money. And so I thought to myself, well, I haven't filed my taxes from the previous 4 years. And so I decided that let me just go ahead and find those documents wherever they are and start filling them out. And the next thing I know is not only do I find most of them, I start filing. And I start filing them online, freetaxusa.com, if you're ever wondering about where to go file your taxes for free. Yes, you pay $19 if you have to print out the document so you can send it through the mail. But other than that, it's straightforward. It's pretty easy to compared to things like TurboTax. It's even a lot easier and cheaper. Great. So I fill out all these documents, get these documents, and I filed all of them. State, federal, state, federal, state, federal. I'm looking at a nice amount of change. And so I sit on this for a couple of days after filing. I run out and I'm thinking to myself, well, now I need to get these things in the mail. I've never sent mail out before. I've never sent a letter to anyone before. So now I have to go to the mail office, to the post office, and send mail across the country. And I found myself being a little anxious about that for a moment. Like, oh, something I've never done, but something so outdated yet such an inconvenience and a drag as to why you're not allowed to do this online. And I assume maybe it's for security reasons, but at the same token, I don't get it. I don't get why we can't do it online. There's still ways to meet security measures that will protect people's information. So I filled my stuff out, and now I'm thinking, let me go ahead and prepare them to be mailed. And I start doing that. I'm folding it up, I'm putting it in envelopes. I fold all of them up, I put all of them in envelopes, and I put them aside and I look at them. It's this big stack of envelopes. In fact, here it is. A fat stack of envelopes. These are all tax returns that I haven't filed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then there's this year's tax return. That would make it 8. 8 tax returns. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Some of you are playing checkers. That was just a moment for my ego, or my alter ego. Aside from that, I'm really humbled that I discovered a way to get some money. And the most interesting part is, this occurred to me after I spoke to not a tax advisor, not a financial advisor. I spoke to a person who called me over a Google meeting for an interview for a sales job. And at the end of that interview, they told me I would have to spend $5,000 to get on board. I'm thinking to myself, I'm trying to get paid, and y'all are telling me I have to pay you first? I get it, P2P, you gotta pay to play, but I wasn't ready. Simply said I wasn't ready. So when I got off that phone call, before I got off, I said to the guy, well, you know what? I'm going to find a way. I'm going to find a way to get $5,000. And I'm going to find a way. Don't worry. I told him, give me till May. I didn't know it was going to take me less than 24 hours to figure it out. That I had X amount of dollars just sitting in Uncle Sam's wallet waiting for me to take. And also, not to mention the benefits that I missed out on. Yes, those get added on too. Wow. I was so glad. I was just like, God, you're amazing. This is God. Because if anybody knows where I'm at in my life right now, it's just a situation where I'm holding on with a lot of prayer and a lot of hope and just optimism, pure optimism, the strength of optimism and good faith. Continue your belief in God is what I would advise you. Yes, continue with your belief in God. And don't let anybody shame you. First of all, if I go into that topic, don't let anybody shame you. If you need to sit down and pray, it doesn't matter if you're in public. Say your prayer to God. Talk to God. Ask for Him to hold your hand. Ask for Him to guide you. In fact, we're going to say a prayer right now. Dear God, I come to you, your humble servant, and I pray to you to thank you for all that you offer for me today. I thank you for all that you offered for me yesterday, and I thank you for all that you offer for all of us, your children. Dear Lord, even though life doesn't seem so easy oftentimes with you by my side, it's a breeze, and I appreciate the heck out of that. Thank you very much, Lord. I want to thank you for this beautiful day that I'm born on today. I want to thank you for every beautiful day that I am born into. I want to thank you for the beautiful people in my life, and I want to thank you for my family and my friends and my associates and my pet, my dog, my friend. I want to thank you for the blessings that you have put in my life today, Lord. And I want to thank you for this position that I am in to say thank you. In Jesus' name I pray to you, O Lord. Amen. And that's how simple a prayer should be. You don't have to overcomplicate it. That's a prayer for all of us, a prayer for all of you. We can all share that prayer. Just thank God sometimes. That's all He wants, for you to recognize Him and thank Him. Be grateful. I'm not lecturing that, I'm just sharing that. That's the honest truth. You can go about your life minding your business, but be grateful to God while you do so. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't let anybody shame you. I didn't know that's the turn this conversation was going to take, but it is the turn. Christ is King. I strongly believe that. I've turned so many different ways to do certain things, and they've not worked. But sometimes you just need to listen to the Lord. Ask for His guidance. Ask for Him to be there, and He will be there. It's really that simple. Not complicated. And say thank you. Say thank you. Have gratitude for the littlest things. Yes, my friends. Anyways, where do I want to lead with? My dog coughs like crazy, so I just have to deal with that in the background. Shout out to the Eagles and their win. Yes, I watched that game with my boy. After the first touchdown, I knew the Eagles had it. Yeah. I'm not bandwagoning. Neither of the teams are my preferred team. I'm a Steelers guy. Even though I know nothing about the Steelers, I'm just a Steelers guy, okay? If you ask me anything, I don't know. But I'm just a Steelers guy. But when it came to watching the Super Bowl this year, it was awesome. I mean, Patrick Mahomes did not have it during that game. His passes were not connecting. Interceptions were happening. He tried to light it up, but towards the end of the game, but it was too late. They tried to light it up, but it was too late. Those boys had no spirit, and their spirits were crushed. When it was 30-0, you could feel the embarrassment. You could just feel the disgrace coming off the Chiefs. And people in the crowd booing Taylor Swift. Yeah, the whole thing was falling apart. Hey, it took a negative turn for them, unfortunately. But shout out to the Chiefs as well, man. They held it down, made it all the way to the Super Bowl. They almost had a 3-peat. So shout out to the Chiefs. They're a tough team to play. Yeah, they're a good team. They're a great team. They're amongst the best. So they are the best, if not. But the Eagles have it. And shout out to Hurts, the MVP. Shout out to that guy. He worked hard. He deserves his win. And, I liked his response. He was very humble in the end. And he made sure that it was a representation of we and not him. So shout out to that guy, man. He's a good sports. All right. So that's my take on anything sports related. Other than that, I've been going down to the gym 15 minutes a day. I realized some exercises were not good for me to do, so I'm not doing them, but I can only do a few upper body exercises right now. Bench pressing is becoming more fun. I'm enjoying that, getting my pecs right again, shoulders right, my triceps and my biceps right, lifting weights. I tell people this, they will do anything but lift weights to lose weight. Most people. They want to take a magic pill that's going to just solve everything. And that's not how it works. Dieting and exercise. You can start with dieting softly and introduce exercise later on softly. Before you really get into it. You don't have to just jump or dive right into it. You can do it softly. Just slowly get into the habit of it. It'll benefit you over time. It will keep you alive. It may even save your life. It may just so save your life. Try this for the first time. See how this goes. So in the back there, I decided that it's time to put up my art. Well, not my art that I made, but the art that I have that I like to put on the wall. These are great paintings. And I'm excited about that. So I need to make a Home Depot run, get some nails and screws and things like that, and whatever pieces and nuts and bolts you put into a wall to keep a painting hanging. These days they're all complicated. There's so many different styles of things. And hey, I guess that's just marketing. They want to make you buy a lot of different things. So stupid. Gee, it's snowing outside. It's been snowing since yesterday. I was driving in the snow to go pick up my girl, but I had to turn back around and she had to stay the night elsewhere because there was just no getting through that snow. I think we got about 6 to 8 inches of snow. If I'm not wrong there, I think so. And driving back was no fun game either, but I couldn't wait to get back home. I fucked Boyd. I left my sunroof partly open and it filled the little gap filled with snow. I tried to close it, it got stuck, jammed. I managed to open it and it got jammed in reverse as well. Now I don't know if it's ice that's stuck in the back there and that's why it was jamming, or if it's jamming because it's broken. But it gets stuck when it opens now, and it's just like, I'm like, irritated. So I thought to myself, it's time to sell the car. It's a sign. It's a sign, and it's a used car. I only buy used cars. I only drive used cars because, one, I can buy them out in cash. I can afford it. And I've learned they're not meant to be used for a long period, maybe a year or so. Don't get attached. That was my problem. I would get attached. I'm getting ready to put that bitch up for sale today. Give me a couple $1,000s for it. Who's trying to get some money? Hit this, smash the like button if you're trying to get some money. I'm telling you, smash the like button if you're trying to get some money. Smash that like button if you're trying to get some money, because I tell you, my friend, you and I are the same. You and I are the same. We are both trying to get some money. I'm trying to get some money. I have money invested in that car. But you know what? I'll sell that car and get my money back. I'm ready to sell the car and get my money back. You fully charged? Yes, you are. I'm ready to sell that car and get my money back. And I don't care to sell it for a profit. In fact, I'll probably sell it for a little less than what I got it for, because I've used the shit out of it over less than a year. And I don't want to stick around with it for a year plus just to start repairing things on it. Now let the next owner do that. I'll get the money back and I'll buy something small for the summer. Do I want to buy something small though? Because I'm pretty comfortable with my truck. Maybe. Or yet maybe I can just keep the truck and repair whatever is coming and be ahead of it. In fact, that's where I've been, really. Just be ahead of it. If I get some money, I'm repairing the truck a little bit. Keep it for a little while. Just be ahead of it. Keep it for a little while. But my longest time that I anticipate keeping this car for, if I should, was 5 years. Now it's 4. Because newer cars are coming out and I'm young and I want to drive them. I've been driving old cars because it's what I could afford. But now I've reached the point where I want to drive a brand new car. I want to be able to pick the car that I want. And guess what? Your boy's in the 700 club now. I can get that if I want to, but I'm not. I'm going for 8. I'm going for the 8. We are going for the 8. Smash the like button if you like to get money. Smash the like button because I'm trying to get some too. I like that. Don't you like that? I like that. This started off really great, by the way. So I'm glad if you've been here since the beginning of this and you made it this far. Please smash the like button. Please subscribe, and I really appreciate you, and I love you. Facts. This is awesome. Anyways, it's time for me to wrap this up. Listen, it's been real just hanging out with you guys and talking about je ne sais quoi. But we should do this again. This was fun. All right. This was very fun and interactive. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section. I will join you there and always reply. Please like, follow, share, subscribe wherever you are. I appreciate you for doing so. You know I love you. And I'll be back. Talk to you again later. Ciao.